Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Now in this video we are at Suzuka for Daily Race B from GT7 Sport Mode. Another trip to Suzuka, but this time I didn't set a qualifying time, meaning I was starting slap bang at the back of the pack, driving the Toyota GT Supra racing car. Let's see how this goes. And we're rolling towards the line to start the 5-lap race. And I'm just sticking on the racing line down the main straight, trying to take as much speed as I can going into turn 1 to close the gap on the car ahead. And thankfully by turn 2 I'm on Jimmy's bumper. Just a small amount of contact through turn 3, but nothing more than a little bump. Kastler hits the brakes hard and goes for the outside line with Jimmy up on the inside, but they end up running out of road and go wide, sliding but managing to hold onto the track. The pack is still very close going into turns 9 and 10. Most of the cars are able to make it through, but coming out of turn 10 we have yellow flags as we meet Darth Racer, the wrong way on and on the grass. But what happened to Darth Racer? Following them through turn 9, there is a little bit of contact, but nothing too bad. Moving towards turn 10, they make a move to the inside line, allowing the car behind to catch up, who then decides to knock them off the track rather than racing fairly, sending them into the barrier and leaving them to rejoin the race. Rejoining the race at the hairpin of turn 12, running in 12th place, still trying to stick on Jimmy's bumper on the corner exit, back on the power through the next corner. Braking hard at 100 meters and dropping down to second gear. It isn't the best line I've taken through these corners, and it allows Kastler to take the move on the inside, dropping me down to 13th place. And moving through 130R, we can see a number of different racing lines being taken through the corner, some a little bit wider than others, before the braking zone of the chicane. And we see everybody making it through. As I'm starting lap 2, still behind Jimbo, and just sticking to the racing line towards turn 1. Braking once again at 100 meters, dropping down to 4th gear, taking a wide line into turn 2, braking late but making it around and heading towards the S's. Jumping over to the TV cameras as yellow flags are once again being flown. And it's Richter's in the gravel. But what on earth happened to them? And they actually go wide on the previous corner exit, and having a compromised line, the car starts to rotate and snaps back, sending them off track. And rejoining the race, I nearly lose it, but I managed to catch the car and carry on going. Trying to keep close to Jimbo through turns 9 and 10. Moving to the inside line around the hairpin, myself and Jimbo end up sharing the same space on the road. Relying a little bit too much on ghosting allowed me to move up to 11th place by the end of the corner. Now on lap 3, and I've managed to close the gap to Frankie Men. Moving to the outside line before tucking to the inside to move past into 10th place. Moving out of turn 9, we can see the cars ahead getting a little shirty with each other, allowing me to close the gap to them. And back to the hairpin as Kastler goes hard into the corner and off screen. And by the corner exit, I've moved up to 8th place. Jumping ahead now to the final lap, trying to stick to Jimmy, hopefully get a dive past on the last few corners. As we move over to the TV camera and we can just see a car ahead off track and trying to get back on. This mistake has cost them dearly, allowing me to move past to take 7th place down the final straight. Running in 5th, they brake too late and go a little bit too wide through turn 15, ends up oversteering across the track and onto the grass, allowing 3 cars to pass. And I'm chasing Jimmy down towards 130R, still wanting to close the gap. I go a little bit wide, but thankfully I managed to get back onto the track. Moving through the chicane, dropping down to 1st gear, before back onto the power to move through the final corner. To cross the line in 7th place, might have not made it up to the podium this time, but I'm extremely happy with that. Managing to move up past 9 other drivers. And that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, why not give the video a like, tell me what you thought of it in the comments below, or even subscribe if you're enjoying the content. But with all that out of the way, I will see you in the next one.